up, bitches? It's the MisanthropikOne, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Okay, this rant was gonna come sooner or later, but I couldn't think of a more perfect time to do this rant other than right now, due to all the bullshit that's going on, especially in the hip-hop community. So this rant is based on homophobia in hip-hop and all the shit that's going on right now. I'll give you a few examples. I'm sure that a lot of you guys have heard about the whole Mr. C bullshit, like how he was supposedly caught with a transsexual getting head or whatever. Another example is an MC from Philly called Jack Frost. Came out with a song called Gay Bashing, and I'll go into that a little bit later in the rant. My whole take on homophobia in general, I've said this before in a few rants, I fucking hate the idea of homophobia, because to me it's up there with racism, sexism, ageism. It's all up in there with that bullshit that we don't need to have in our society. And I don't believe in putting somebody down because of their preference in sexuality, religion, gender, whatever. I think the whole thing is bullshit, and especially for it to be in hip-hop, where I've learned from hip-hop many times to express yourself, be yourself, but at the same time, they don't like, for the most part, hip-hop is not accepting of gay people. And I find that a little bit hypocritical when the whole point of the art form, at least in the beginning, was express yourself. And let me get back to it in a general aspect. I think it's stupid. You know, as a youth, you know, when I was younger, I used to say stupid shit, you know, like faggot and you know, just dumb shit, just to define stupidity. Not so much talking about homosexuals. Like, let me give you an example. If I'm listening to a CD that I think is whack, you know, with my boys or whatever, I would say, yo, that shit is gay, you know what I mean? Or if my boy's being stupid, I say, yo, don't be a faggot, don't be a fag, you know what I mean? Like, and growing up, you realize that certain words can hurt people, and it's not cool, especially based on what that person is or what their preference is or whatever. And I don't like doing that. I don't like it done to me. You know, I don't like to be put down based on what I like to do or whatever. And I know a lot of you motherfuckers are gonna come on here and call me all types of shit, like faggot lover. Well, let me dead that real quick. I'm straighter than a motherfucking arrow, number one. And number two, come up with a better argument than that. And it is what it is, you know. I just don't, it's stupid. I don't wake up in the morning thinking about gay people or thinking about what gay people are doing. Bill Maher once said on his show, when people usually talk about homosexuals, it's usually common to think about male homosexuals. No one's really going after lesbians like that. I mean, yeah, there are people that are against it, but it's mostly towards, the hate is towards male homosexuals. And that's how I feel it is in hip-hop. Because, well, number one, it's a male-dominated industry, or male dominated art form, I should say. That's a better word, art form. And a lot of dudes are afraid or think that gay people are these dudes that run around and try to turn other dudes gay. Well, that's not how it works. I mean, I've worked with gay people at previous jobs. I'm still friends with some people that live that lifestyle, and it's all good. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand where the hate comes from. I mean, as long as you're a good person, good at heart, I don't give a fuck what you choose to do behind closed doors. It's none of my business. As long as it don't involve me, I could give two fucking shits. That's the problem with motherfuckers nowadays. And I've said this before in other rants. People do not know how to mind their own fucking business. That's just the nature of the beast. If everyone minded their own fucking business, this world would be such a great place. But it isn't. And I know that some of my favorite rappers have words like that in their music, like fag or faggot or whatever, or gay or whatever. And what can I say? I mean, I guess it just depends on the context of how it's used and everything. But I'm not entirely down with that. For example, all y'all guys that are subscribed to me, y'all saw my Necro video for, what was the name of that song? The Human Trafficking Part 2. And I said in that video, you don't necessarily have to agree with everything an MC says, which I don't. I may love a lot of MCs. In fact, you know I do. If you're watching this video or if you're subscribed to me, y'all know that I love a shitload of artists, shitload of MCs, and they may have put out classic material, but I don't have to agree with everything they fucking say. And that's what makes me, in my eyes, like a true human being. Because I'm not gonna sit there and, pardon the pun, dick ride some of these artists. You know, if I don't agree with them, I may love your music and all that shit, but I don't have to agree with everything that you fucking say. So, food for thought. And I do give props to artists like Ice-T, Kanye, and Common for actually taking a stand against homophobia in hip-hop. I also give props to Byron Hurt, who is a director, I guess. He did a documentary called Beyond Beats and Rhymes. It came on a few years ago on PBS, and he was just going around documenting different aspects of hip-hop and asking artists what's up with this, what's up with that. He was even talking about homophobia. So much love to Byron Hurt. In fact, check it out. It's on YouTube. It's about an hour, I think. Check it out. What else do I gotta say? Oh, the whole are they born this way or is it a choice? Again, I don't put that much thought into it, but based on, I guess, if I had to choose, you know, I guess I would think that it's more of a natural thing, because if you're getting hard, that's part of the human body. That's all with the sciences. So I'm assuming that these people are born like that. So that makes it even worse to be putting motherfuckers down because of how they are born. But again, I don't really put too much thought into that shit. It's whatever. I don't hate gay people. I'm just very whatever about it. I just, you know, as long as it ain't me, I'm not getting raped or whatever, I don't give a shit. And that's how everybody else should be. That's what I think anyway. Now let me move on to some of the recent things that have been happening in the hip-hop community, like this whole Mr. C bullshit. Now, for those who don't know who Mr. C is, he came up in the game with legends like Big Daddy Kane and Notorious B.I.G., aka Biggie Smalls. And he had a show on Hot 97 up here in the tri-state area. And supposedly he got caught out there with some transsexual, and supposedly he was getting head or whatever. There's still speculations going around whether it was true or not. Frankly, I don't give a shit. But what the funniest thing about this is, you start to see who the real are and you start to see who the fake are. And I'm actually glad that some of this shit is happening in the hip-hop community. Only for that reason. You see who's real and who's fake. And just go on some of these forums. You just read some of the most ignorant comments you've ever heard or seen in your life. And it's ridiculous. This dude, like, people are acting like, just because, let's just say that this is true. People are acting like just because it happened, that tarnishes everything he's done in hip-hop, as if he didn't help Big Daddy Kane get on, who is one of the most upper echelon MC. Big Daddy Kane, he's in my top 5, and he's in a lot of motherfuckers' top 5. And people are acting like he didn't executively produce one of the greatest albums of all time, Ready to Die, which is Biggie Smalls' first album, his debut album. And people are acting like that never happened, like just because of what he supposedly was doing, you know, oh, that fucks up his whole fucking image. And I'm not down with that. The real know who they are. All you fake phony fucks, I mean, you need to think with a open motherfucking mind. Let me move on to Jack Frost. Like I said before, he's a dope MC from Philly. He's been doing his thing for a few years now. Put out a few mixtapes. And he put out a song recently called Gay Bashing. And after he released the song, he put out a video explaining what he meant by the lyrics in his song and by the title in the song. Because you know there's going to be some idiots that are just going to jump up and say, whoa, wait a minute, he's talking about homosexuals and promoting this, that, and the third. And even in the song, he even says that he's talking about a certain type of person, not homosexuals. And much love and much props to Jack Frost for going out of your way and explaining that to people. And Eminem came under the same fire, and he responded exactly like how Eminem did back in the day when all these gay rights coalitions were coming up and saying Eminem is promoting homophobia and shit. Jack Frost basically said that you know, he's not talking about homosexuals. He's saying, you know, basically what I said before. When I was younger, you know, if someone was acting like a sissy, you say, oh, don't be a fag, you know what I mean? Or, yo, that's gay, you know, blah, 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 blah. And he emphasized that. He even says in the video, listen, I have no problem with somebody's preference or whatever, and I'm not creating this song for motherfuckers to go out and start beating the shit out of gay people or go killing gay people, or for somebody that is gay to go commit suicide. It's not about that. So much props to Jack Frost for that. And again, read the comments. You'll start to see a bunch of ignorant ass motherfuckers just leaving stupid ass comments talking about, oh yeah, kill faggots, yeah, kill those cocksuckers, this and that, yeah, I'm talking to homosexual, like, come on, man, like, it's fucking 2011, get over yourselves, you know what I mean, like, it's whatever, and that's basically it. It just annoys me that people are still on that shit, like, it's stupid. That's like me saying I like pizza with, I don't know, pepperoni on it, and just because a group of people that are over here to the side of me don't like it, you're gonna shit on me because of how I like my shit. Like, get out of here. Hip hop and homophobia go together like peanut butter and jelly, and that's a sad thing. That's something that really got to change in rap music, and that's it. That's all I gotta say. Again, leave intelligent fucking comments. Don't come on here calling me faggot or faggot lover, because number one, it's predictable how a bunch of you stupid motherfuckers that have no life whatsoever will come up here and post that shit. So in advance, don't post it. If you have some type of argument or something intelligent to say, post it down there. I'll respond to you if it's worthy of a response, whatever. I mean, but don't come on here saying that shit. Like I said, I'm straight, so it's really not gonna affect me, but it's just gonna make you look like a fucking asshole. And that's about it. Much love to Jack Frost. Much love to Kanye, Common, Ice-T, Byron Hurt. And yeah, that's about it. I'm tired. I'm gonna go eat. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Stay tuned for more rants and reviews. Peace, bitches.